the Philadelphia Eagles under the lights on Sunday night.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
Man, when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that's called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous. And it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
Here we have a guy, Mike, who's probably one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. He can create so many problems for a defense with his legs, but make no mistake about it, he is far from one-dimensional. He's both willing and able to carve a defense up with his arm while using his legs as more of a secondary weapon. If there's one knock on his game at this very moment, it's the fact that occasionally he'll kind of lay one up from time to time. Nonetheless, if he's on his A game in this one, we could be in for a real treat.
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run here for Robinson. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Jaden Daniels, you look at his time at LSU, Mike, and he certainly had great wide receivers to throw to. But now being a rookie quarterback and having the veteran presence of a guy like Terry McLaurin, that is such a comfort for any young quarterback getting his feet under him in this league.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Play action. Here's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
2nd down and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Commanders' offense ready to get going with their second possession. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Daniel's going to keep this himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's over the middle, complete to Brown.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Noah Brown, touchdown Commanders.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Commanders are on top. It's now 10-7.
Commanders 10, Eagles 7.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They face second down and 7. Now Hurts. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The Commanders' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Barkley. He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles are on top. It's 14-10. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The man in motion is Zacchaeus. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the option, here's Robinson. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. Second and 7. And in motion is Brown. They'll run with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
That's clinic tape here by the receiver. He identifies quickly it's man coverage, and you've got a go route. You've got to stack that defender. Get on top of him and make him play through your body to contest the throw. This ball's thrown with better accuracy. Not only is it a big completion, but he's got a chance to take this thing the distance.
Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Hurts. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't, and now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
So, after giving up the lead with that safety, they're also going to give up the football. It's a free kick from the 20. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail by 2. And we'll start this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Seibert out now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will up the lead to 5.
Commanders 19, Eagles 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over just before the half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. And they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. First and 10. To throw, Hurts. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will cut the deficit down to 2.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. A pistol snap, back to Hurt. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Now Daniels. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it here with Robinson. He's going to have a 1st down on that gain up to the 25-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. play-action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
To throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. And he gets this up close to the 40. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's going to run it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he's in! Dallas Goddard! Touchdown, Eagles! What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will up the lead to 5. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Returning is Igbenogany. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing now, Daniel. Now quick throw, taken in by Brown. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On play action, Daniels. That's to the rookie 2nd-round pick, Ben Sinnott. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Commanders.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts working in the pistol. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And that's going to get closed up quickly. We'll get only to the 37. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. Fighting for the marker, he loses the football. And the defense has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Coming across the field on target to Brown. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Eagles 24.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Get started with 1st and 10. Now, Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. This one brought in by Brown. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. A pass complete there to Smith.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. That's a short one, caught by Goddard.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal.
Well, you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it. They should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
That one pulled in by Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. They'll come up now for second down. Hurts will try it again. That'll be taken in by Barkley. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And with that throw, Mike, now they're clearly in position where they can at least attempt to tie the game with a field goal. But I don't think they should take the foot off the gas. Continue to take shots downfield. Continue. See if you can come away with a touchdown, knowing you at least have a field goal try if the touchdown doesn't work out.
He'll tuck it and take off. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to potentially send us to overtime. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Off he goes. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. He'll drop to throw. There he goes again. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to win the game. This kick is good. good. And the Commanders are going to move out in front. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Philadelphia, good night.